What it is, YouTube? Today, guys, you're back again with the Clutch Effect, man. So today, man, we got a great video for you guys. You're gonna be reacting to this video, man. It resonated with me so much, man, that I wanted to give it back to you guys. So guys, we gotta do the YouTube thing, man. Our goal is to hit 500 subscribers by the end of September, guys. And it's a big goal. I know we can do this goal. I know you guys got me. I got y'all. Y'all got you guys. Keep sending me great content to my Instagram and also to my YouTube page. DM me, let me know what you guys want me to react to next. So guys, today we got Strong Black Men are created by strong black men. So guys, it's not all just about black men. However, this subject specifically towards black men because we have a resounding number of single mothers out there that are raising our boys and they don't know a thing about raising a man, or how to, you know, walk in a man's footsteps and be that role, that leader. And actually, they know how to be mothers, they know how to be nurturers, they know how to be providers in that sense when it comes to taking care of their business. However, a man can only teach a man, iron only sharpens iron. So at this point, we're going to be reacting to this video, guys. So let's get into it.
Some fact, nearly 2 in 3 black children live in fatherless homes. These boys are not learning the basic fundamentals of manhood, but MVP Fatherhood Weekend hopes to improve the situation right here in Tulsa. The founder, Demario Solomon Simmons, joining us this morning.
That's how old this
is. A great idea that's blossomed into the 2nd annual.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's good to be here.
We were talking a few moments ago about what a great idea and why not Tulsa?
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely, Tulsa. I mean, across this nation, but definitely here in Tulsa, we have an issue with fathers not being in the home. And we know that fathers not being in the home is a major problem when it comes to drug abuse, when it comes to suicide, when it comes to behavioral problems.
Yes.
In fact, those who grow up without a father in the home are 20 times more likely to go to prison. 20 times more likely to go to prison.
That's a huge number.
Well, see,
Let's speak on that, man. Like, the prison system as it is right now is flawed. I mean, it's designed for you to either, once you make that mistake, it's not, they call it a correctional facility for a reason. It's not to correct your behavior, but it's to correct you as far as you being in society where you are not able to actually go out there after you leave to do anything else with your life besides some mediocre jobs and little things to get your money. It stops your growth, man. It stops everything that you want to do as a person. And even afterwards, if you do become successful, it's a hard road to climb, man. It's a hard thing to do to actually get through that, man. And a lot of people get hampered by this, and then they go right back to the same things that they were used to because there's no other way for them. So what he's talking about is 20 times is a huge number, man, especially without a father being in a home. Fathers are seen as disciplinarians. They're seen as people that are gonna, you know, give the child some structure, man, because even though the mother is there, they're providing discipline as well, they're providing structure. A father is like a symbol, man. It's like someone's there who's gonna be your, you know, to hold you down and teach you the right way to be in life, and especially how to be in society. So we have a lot of boys out there that are running astray, man, that are going astray, doing things out of context that are not even, you know, they're doing things that they don't even know. They're just following people. They have no real leaders out here. The only real leaders are people who are out there doing the work, getting out there grinding, and actually providing for these young men, doing mentorship programs. And this is something that we need more of, especially from me growing up. You know, I'm going on a little rant here, but from myself growing up, I didn't have that until later on in my life when I went to college and, you know, things changed for me. But for now, let's keep it going.
And pretty remarkable to me, you came from a single parent household.
Absolutely.
Dropped out of school.
I did.
Very bleak situation.
Absolutely.
But you had a number of men in your life who helped you turn it around.
Absolutely.
Now you want to be that guy.
Absolutely. Yeah, growing up, you know, I had a great upbringing with my mom and my grandparents, but I didn't have my father in the home.
Right.
And that definitely impacted me. It impacts me today, Keith, if I'm really honest about it. But there were men like my grandfather, my uncles, and even men in the community who stepped up and continued to speak a word of positive.
This guy automatically said
so when I
that.
went to school and dropped out of college and moved to Dallas and was just kind of struggling, I really got to understand I need to get educated. And I wanted to, once I got myself together, it was my dream and my passion to come back and pay it forward.
Well, so hence the second annual MVP weekend, Fatherhood Weekend, and it all gets started on Friday evening.
This is awesome, man. I like
it. A number of men, 100.
Hopefully this thing is still going on right now.
100 black men registered to come and learn how to be effective mentors to black boys. We've partnered with Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
Great organization.
And we're going to train these men, and then we're going to deploy these men directly to Big Brothers and Big Sisters. We have men coming from Fayetteville, Arkansas, Oklahoma City, obviously Tulsa,
One thing I see from this clip, man, I'm glad they doing it in Tulsa. If you don't know the history of Tulsa, man, you research the history of Tulsa, Oklahoma, especially in the black community. It really gives you insight on how things and how people were actually treated back in the day, or all over the country, this country. And the fact that they are setting up mentorship programs, not only for these 100 young individuals, but for them to actually reach out and touch others, so there can be a trickling down effect. So by you passing on, you know, they have the saying, you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. But if you show a man, or if you provide a man a fish, he's gonna always come back to you for more fish. So at this point, I see him right there in this clip. We don't see this too often. We don't see them doing things or programs on how to tie a tie, or what's the proper way to wear a suit, or what's the proper way to have your posture, or what's the proper way to speak when you're in a, you know, in an intellectual atmosphere or an environment where it's gonna be more conducive to your education as a man, or as education as a person. So we don't see them actually tying ties. Like, personally, I didn't know how to tie a tie until I turned like 19, 20 years old, went for my first job interview. I never needed to, because not that I didn't need to, because you went to church, you did things like this. However, tying a tie is an essential thing for a man, because it shows him that he can be independent, confident, and it also gives him a sense of style for himself. If they don't know how to do these things from the beginning, they're gonna go straight doing other things that everybody else is doing. And just a little thing about teaching them how to tie a tie goes a long way.
Wichita, Kansas, that's going to come down because they hear the call and want to be a part of this movement.
Well, and this is that movement, like you said, hopefully it'll start right here in Tulsa.
Absolutely.
Now that's Friday night. You need to register if you want to attend that.
Pre-registration, but if someone shows up and say, I heard about it on Channel 8, we're not going to turn them away.
You can't say
we're not going to turn them away, absolutely not.
Saturday morning, though, you have an event for single moms. Saturday in the afternoon.
Okay, so he's doing for single mothers as well.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're going to talk about fatherhood issues, you got to deal with so many single moms who are raising boys alone. So we have what was called Raising Him Alone, which is a seminar taught by David Miller, who's a national expert. He's going to come down, provide resources to equip these moms to build healthy and productive men. And we have vendors on site. We have a family law attorney. We have a pediatrician. We have a counseling agency. We have an asset building agency to be there for those moms. And that's from 10 to 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then that afternoon, we have a fatherhood summit from 1:30 to 3:30.
Oh, wow, look how long ago this is. This is 2014, man. This is almost
We have Dr. Boyce
7
Watkins
years
coming
ago.
from Chicago, David Miller from Washington, D.C. And again, we're not just going to talk about this issue. We're going to have tangible opportunities to do something sustainable year-round, to start a movement here in Tulsa that will impact not just our local community, but indeed this nation.
And we should get excited about it.
I'm excited about it because this is my passion, because I'm those children. I understand the plight and why it's necessary. And I truly believe that black men are the resource that's most underutilized here in America. And for us to truly get to our potential as a country, we have to bring everybody up and give them a fair shot and opportunity to really fulfill their potential.
I'm going to say amen to that. Okay. Listen, man, thank you so very much.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And again, the stuff on Saturday, you don't have to register. You just say,
All right, so I'm gonna stop the video there, guys. I'm gonna leave the clip down in the description so you can actually watch the full clip. But this man was speaking all facts. Like, it's one thing to actually go out there, be successful yourself, and then not give back to the community that you came from, or give back to a community so you can actually give them the tools and spark and you know, plant the seed to spark the trees. Like we say on this channel, be the spark to change the world. So this man is the spark in his community. He's giving these single fathers, he's giving these fathers, he's giving these boys, he's giving these, I hope he did it. I hope he's doing it for children. I hope he's doing it for fathers. I hope he's doing it for people who are already fathers, so they can actually go out there and see, because sometimes there are a lot of men out there that have kids and go through relationships, even if they don't have kids. They're just looking for someone to guide them, to say, hey, this is how you be this way, instead of just going willy-nilly through all life and then just letting the stuff happen to you that you think you have no control over, but you have all the tools in your bag. You just don't know how to use them. So that's our video, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is Clutch Effect, guys, and until the next time, peace.
Time is construct.